is Solomon who is praying at this time. Or Solomon is praying a prayer of dedication. Umthandazo wokusikelela itempile, because he has finished building the temple that his father could not build. Solomon has finished building the temple. Abantu bakaThixo are inside the temple. Solomon is standing. The Bible tells us about he's standing at the altar. Umi lesibingelelweni. Ushoda nje uthanda. The people are here. The king, the priests are here. All that is missing, umthandazo. Zonke, the people are here. The priests are here. All that is missing, umthandazo. The prayer of sikelele letempile, so that the work of God can continue. And so Solomon is praying umthandazo. But as he is about to pray, ungathi Solomon, something happens to him. Ungathi he has an awakening of some sort. Before athandazo, something happens to him. Ungathi ingqondo zakhe ziyabuya. As he's about to pray, and as he's about to pray, he begins to ask himself questions, because Solomon grew up being told about Lord Thixo is the God who created the heavens and the earth. Solomon grew up being told that this God is bigger than anything that you can imagine. Solomon grew up being told that this is the same God when his ancestors were slaves in Egypt. This is the God who parted the seas so that his ancestors can cross over. And so Solomon grew up hearing about this God. And now, ingqondo zakhe ziyabuya. And so Solomon, as he is praying, he asks himself the question, will God really dwell in this house? Will God, Lord Thixo, will he really come and sit in this temple? Because now I grew up believing this God is bigger than anything. How then can this temple that I built contain Lord Thixo? This is Solomon as he is praying. And so, because he realizes that this temple that he has built cannot contain this God, Solomon changes umthandazo wakhe. He changes umthandazo wakhe. And he says, as he prays, Thixo, if kukho abantu, if kukho umakhelwane, if there are neighbors who are fighting, when they come into this temple and they pray to you, listen to their prayer and give them the forgiveness. He continues to pray and says, Thixo, if kukho abantu who are sick, who have all sorts of sicknesses, when they come to your temple and they pray to you, why not listen to their prayers and forgive them and heal them of their sins? And then, this is where Solomon takes my attention. Because Solomon realizes that not everyone is going to come and make it to the temple. Uthi Solomon, Thixo, if ukhona umuntu who is far from your temple, who cannot make it into your temple, wherever they may be, lo mntu makahame ajonge in the direction of the temple. Amise izandla athandaze wherever they are. Listen to their prayers. I began to think to myself that mhlawumbi as we are coming to a convention or a consultation, bakhona would have left behind. There are brothers and sisters mhlawumbe when they saw the amount of legislation, I will not make it to consultation that 2024, but wherever they are, even when they're not here, Makame, I don't in the direction of this temple. Atanda, Utiko, there are people who are not here. Bakola now, that sister was here last year, who came to this convention or to this consultation last year, but she is on higher because of uniform, but she is on higher because of body shaming. And now she said, I am not going to a convention in 2024, wherever she may be. I don't in the direction of the temple. Atandas, Uteko, Maka, Tanda for heart. There are those who come there, Lamonja, which are, hey, Lamonja, which take mine, that's why I'm here to a convention. Because we take money, wherever that brother is, or that sister is, Makajonga in the direction of let them be. Atanda said, and God will hear his prayer. All that they need to do is look in the direction of the temple. And God will hear, God will answer, God will see them, even if they are not here in this temple physically. God must hear him turn his word. Oh, Solomon, there are those who came here with a consultation of 2024. Mangavani, they were enemies. Son, whatever the fight from the car, from Mr. Gete, now they are here. But as they enter this temple, listen to their prayer and unite them back as one second. That is the prayer of Solomon, that whoever looks in the direction of this temple, Magapi. Whoever looks in the direction of this temple, Magapi. Even if they are not able to step aside, when we are not able to step aside, let them be there. But because of the presence of God, Magapi. I'm sure you've heard about this. Apparently, because we have become president, we have become a movement that is good with captions, but less content. We look like the Wesley Guild that is alive. The caption looks okay. The caption is nice, but the content. Apparently, there was a man, some of you might know the story of a man who owned a Mercedes-Benz. And as he was driving the Mercedes-Benz, he had mechanical issues with his car. And as he had mechanical issues, and he's standing by the side of the road. As he's standing by the side of the road, he sees another man coming. And this man who is coming is dressed in an overall. And as he's dressed in an overall, he's dressed in an overall, the Mercedes-Benz, with a Mercedes-Benz logo. And so as the other man sees him coming, he says, oh, here is my hope. The Lord has answered my prayers. And he says to the other man, Bona, my car is stuck here on the side of the road. It's a Mercedes-Benz, and when you work for Mercedes-Benz, please assist me. Watching, Lomye, oh, that colleagues. It is just an overall. I do not work for Mercedes-Benz. It is just an overall. Obona, when we're good with captions, but we lack content. Abantu, when they see us in this community, in this coming 4 days, they will think about not the guilt, that the things alive, can't it? It is just. It's just the overall, it is just the caption. The content is not there. Abantu, when they look at us outside, but I will not make it to that convention, but let me tempt us in the direction of the temple. About who are here, it is just the caption. The content is not there. The content is not there. I pray, don't it? When the convention, the Bantu, on the content. Hey, I listened to the recent conference. I think it was the GS, your former bishop here. He touched on that thing that has become popular, especially with us, elders. When you speak about us being the Woolies Church. Us being the Woolies Church. Because I know, come Monday, the caption will say, we are the Woolies Church. I listened to the GS and others. For this church and also for this guild here too, is that Singabi, the Woolies Church. But it's our is it Shane or she? It's the ladies. She, President is going to become Ikawa She. The problem, the power, that's the Woolies, is that the power, that's the Woolies, goes into a shop about something that he thinks or she thinks is umlingana. Ayifitishe, ingamlingani. Athukise ke ngoba lento ayimlingani. Because akanayo isize. Uzobona on Monday, President, abantu base-Woolies Church. Bazothi hayi man, the convention comes on, khange iphile man le convention. Ifile man le consultation. There was nothing I bought from that consultation. Abantu base-Woolies abo, they want that item but ibafitish. But babona ishini. Ndithandela ba umuntu phaya ufoni yakhe uthi add to cart. Add to cart items. He orders 10 items. Zisuke eChina. He pick up. You want to go to work? Where they put the items in. Out there. I coupe that item that they've bought. When you've ordered 10 items from a sheep, you can't take them back to China. That's speaking. Owako umtata is that from those 10 items, at least one as a bigger. With a consultation. Owako umtanda is that at least women the service at one where I will encounter the living God. You don't have to meet God in every service, but just that one service over these 4 days where you get to encounter the living God. That's the church that I pray for. Because Abantu, Pastor Willis, will complain on Monday. But you to achieve and positive. And then one item, I pray that you find something in this consultation. As a blinker. Just one item. As a blinker. Abantu, when they look at us outside, they don't care about who is wearing what, who is preaching what. All about to care about over these 4 days is what the people said when they saw Jesus and his disciples, and they go to the disciples of yes, but to the disciples, sir, can you please see Jesus? That's what people care about. It's not about us. They're not here for the president. You're not here for the preachers who will be standing. You are here to encounter the living God. That's what you are here for. And so, is to come in the temple. Because the temple is ready. The people are ready. Kushot and Jay, Ntandas. Hey. It's late, it's almost midnight. Oh, but I wanted to say this, because in Sunday, some people have not heard me. I wanted to say this before I go. Just bear with me for a second as I tell you this story. In 2019, when I bought my first second, in Tanzania. When I got to Tanzania, I said to my mother, I said to them, because my mom went in lounge suite. She had this lounge suite bike. But now, apparently, when my parents got married, my father said to Mama, I give you an option. It's either I give you a wedding of your dreams, or either I buy you a house fully furnished. Mama wanted, I want a house fully furnished. So my father went and bought us a house, and he finished the house. I tell her, this lounge suite piker, this lounge suite, it had this color that you hardly see anyway. It was this pinkish, this dirty pink kind of color on this leather lounge suite. And so, after, imagine, after 20 years, Sikula Paika, that leather lounge suite was no longer in the best condition. And so, when I was in my first second, I said to Mama, I'm not married, I will. Let me assist the car. And so I said to my mother, I'm going to buy you a new lounge suite. What to Mama? Okay. I said, go and look and come back and tell me. I'm going to buy you a new lounge suite. 1 year later, my mother to me, and she said, that lounge suite, it was bought for me by my husband. Lounge suite. I can't get rid of it. Because at the time, my father was no longer working. So my mother said, no, I'm not going to put this to my husband. I'm going to keep it. Mshambe will try and be a prophet than ever. And so I said, okay. And then time went on. That was 2019. Or 2021, after COVID, or during COVID, the church took me from Tanzania to Ekoma. When I got to Queenstown, in 2021, my father fell sick. On the last Sunday of June 2021, We were in that famous family meeting, not President went, in the famous family meeting, saying to us that we are going back to a higher level, the COVID, because of the rising cases. After that meeting, the President, I got a call from home from my mother, asking my mom, your father just passed away a few minutes ago. Your father just passed away. And so I left the next day, heading back from the Eastern Cape to Limpopo to go and bury my father. My father died on the Sunday. We were going to lay him to rest on that very first day. After the funeral, because I get there, I get home, the funeral goes accordingly. After the funeral, I hear from his siblings that, hey, Mamako, remember my father passed away on Sunday. Apparently on Thursday or the Friday before, my mother went to the shops to go and buy a new lunch suite. A new lunch suite, because that one was in a really bad state. Because remember, in 2019, it was already bad when I said I want to buy you a new one. So my mother, apparently, a few days before my father passed away, she went to buy a new lunch. So my father passes away on Sunday. On Tuesday or Wednesday, that new lunch suite was supposed to be delivered, a car. So my mother had to call. I went to a shop, my husband just died. About also tea. Umyeni wami died on Sunday. Now on Tuesday, I'm getting a new sofa. So my mom was I'm asking, keep it for now. Keep it for now. Keep it for now. And so they apparently kept it for my mother. Now we're in July 2021. Remember, in July 2021, it was the time of riots. We remember in July, those riots, Zuma. And so, after the riots, Ababantu, they called my mother. After the riots, actually Mrs. Masola, due to the riots, apparently now there's a high demand for furniture. There's a high demand for furniture. If you do not take your lunch with now, and someone comes and orders the same one, we're going to give it to them. Want it? So that was the option they gave my mother. You have to take it now. That time now, I'm back at Oman, the second day. When I'm back at Oman on my birthday, which was the 30th of July, a month later, after my father passed on, I'm on a video call with my mother. It was in the evening. They were calling me to check about how did I spend my birthday. And so when they video called me, as they video called me, I noticed in the background, as I'm speaking to them, I'm not sitting on the sofas that I know. And so I asked them, what's happening in the background? My mother says to me, no, they said they want to deliver the sofas. I told them, you can deliver them, but you can only deliver them at night. You can deliver them, but only at night. I want to say to you, come Ghana with a consultation, come 2024. If you're asking yourself, what have you come to do? A consultation, I'm here to say to you, as yes. Just hold on. Yes. Your sofas are on their way. And when God decides to bless you, it does not matter whether it's during the day or in the night. When God decides to act, God will act. I'm here to say to you, as yes. I'm here to say to you, when you go back on Monday and you go back to that job, you go back to that toxic work environment and you're asking yourself, what am I doing in this job? Know that as that is over. Yes. As you go back on Monday and you're stuck in that relationship, in that abusive relationship, and you're making your way out of the door, and he's asking you, we are busy. Tell him, as that is over. Yes. As that is over. Yes. That is what you've come to take from this conversation. Yours is to believe. Yours is to stretch out your hand. Utanda sekulethempile. And say, it's of Asam. Yeah. After all the pain and the struggles you've endured, and you're asking yourself, Jacob, where to from now? Just know Asam is over. Yeah. Asam is over. Yes. Yours is to believe and know that God, at God's own time, God will act on your behalf. Come inside the temple and pray to the living God. May the good Lord bless you. May the good Lord keep you. May the good Lord shine his face upon you and give you peace now and forevermore. Amen.